welcome to our live streaming. We are China Plus and CGTN coming to you live from the 4th CIIE or China International Import Expo. We're now at the National Exhibition and Convention Center here in Shanghai. Today we're going to take you on a tour around the Trading Services Exhibition area. I'm CGTN reporter Zhou Fang. Joining me now is my co-host, also senior analyst and commentator Xu Qingduo.
Well, welcome to the live streaming, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. As we said, we are going to take a closer look at trade in services.
Yes, talking about trading services, you might think that it's very far from our everyday life, but actually it's quite close to our life. So let's start our exploration. The first booth we're going to visit today is SGS. It's a company that specializes in testing, certification and inspection. Okay, let's see what they have. I think this is, yeah, it's yogurt, right, yogurt. And I can also see, I think it's a stroller, right?
Stroller,
yeah.
And probably for twins, right?
Yeah. Apparently, it can carry more than one baby because
probably two.
Yeah, probably two. So it's very special, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. What do they have? That's a sofa, okay?
It's a sofa, and also you have quite a number of stuff you can see there. So.
And I think I noticed something special over there. I think
like
that,
a high-end machine,
looks like,
right?
Yeah, that looks like a set of high-tech equipment, right?
Yes, that's right.
So actually, I'm wondering why all these products are being displayed here. Did the company manufacture them?
Let's try to find someone to explain. I don't think so, because they are not the producer of the tangible stuff.
Yes,
remember,
yes,
intangible.
Yes. So I think I'm very interested in yogurt. Let's go and check it out. Okay, I think I need some help here. So we have SGS staff worker to give us some explanation about this. So why did you guys put yogurt here?
For yogurt products, CIIE services including testing, inspection, and certification are good approaches to guarantee food safety and quality. For example, we test microbial indexes, pesticides, residues to see if the product is safe to consumers. And we also use inspection measures to see whether the product meets the quality criteria, such as the size, the package, and the weight. And also certification is very essential. We audited the farms, the factories, warehouses and transports to make sure all organizations in the yogurt supply chain have the managing ability to provide safe food.
Wow, that sounds very amazing. I didn't know that. But besides food safety and quality, I think there is also food nutrition. And I guess yogurt is so popular because it's very nutritious. So talk to us about the nutrition part.
CIIE services could also be used to ensure food nutrition and health. For example, we can test the yogurt composition, such as the protein, the fat, and the moisture, so the consumer can know the content of these nutrients. And also, we use certification and inspection measures to check the producing processes and the storage conditions to avoid unqualified product or spoilage.
Wow, really, thank you very much.
Let's take a look at probably at other products. We mentioned the stroller. I can see here the baby bear, and another one.
Yeah.
Please tell us, the stroller and your company SGS. What's the relationship? What does your company, what kind of service you produce or provide for probably other producers?
We are the third-party testing lab. As you know, the stroller in our country is a mandatory checked product falls into the 3C certification scope. For our country, we need to have the product come through and comply to GB 14748. But our company can perform the test not only for the GB standard, which is the minimum safety requirement. We also have the IC mark, which can have the highlighted points for a special product, which is also deprived from the demand of the consumer. Like we want to have a very strong product, or we want to have a product which can protect our babies very well. So for this point, we have our independent certification mark. This is what we have shown you here.
Okay, so my understanding is like you provided the testing to make sure the product is to meet the standard requirement of the nation, and also of course it's stronger the better because it's about the safety.
Yes, the safety is the basic, as I already explained, but still we need to consider the consumer and user friendly. That's why we have this. And for this product, you can tell we have the specific point for the longer durability and also for the anti-shock performance, very good point for this one.
Anti-shock for babies, that's very important.
Yes, because when you put the babies, especially for the lower age, the growing and the development of the brain and the bone is not so complete. So we need to protect them.
So as long as it's tested by your company, as long as it's approved, the product is safe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I'm also very interested in that thing, which looks like a set of high-tech equipment. So why don't we go there and check it out? I think we need some professional help here. So
absolutely.
Yes, would you please tell me what it is?
Okay, this is a specialized near-eye display measurement system which mimics the human virtual perceptions. It features robotic eyes on it and help the device manufacturers to predict how human eyes would perceive the displays, and quantifying the user experience and mapping the entire display field of view.
Wow, that sounds very high-tech and avant-garde. So, Qinduo, do you have any idea?
So my understanding is like the testing is actually to, the service you provided to make sure a special kind of products like a VR, etc.
Yes.
That kind of product meet a certain quality, like whether the customers, they are easy to feel tired or not, how long it will feel tired.
Yes.
So that kind of testing.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is a combination of the product performance and the human factor evaluations.
Okay.
To predict whether this display quality, image quality is good enough. Because in the future, the internet will be like virtual and the meta. The metaverse is like shared virtual 3D words which are interactive, immersive, and collaborative.
So this is a competition to produce the desired results. On one hand, I guess you have like human participants
Yes.
to test a certain product, whether like it takes 1 hour or 2 hours, you feel kind of dizzy or tired, and then you have this robotic eye. Can you show us the robotic eye?
Yeah, how it works. Can you show us?
So there's a real eye.
Can you show us the robotic eye? Okay.
How the eye observe on the display. This is actually they running the testing of the display.
Okay, so it's like a human eye.
Human eye.
And
Capture the
capture the image, and so it will reflect, give you some feedback, like okay, 1 hour or 1.5,
Yes.
somehow you feel tired,
Yes.
started to feel tired, or some good products probably takes 2 or 3 hours to feel tired.
Yes, yes.
All right.
And I also heard something like Meta. Nowadays Meta is so popular, a buzzword, right? Because Facebook is not Facebook anymore. It's called Meta, right? Okay. Actually, I am still wondering if I use my own eyes, human eye, can I look at this gadget, and is there any data from my observation like shown here?
If you use the human eyes, it give you some. The data is like to capture. This robotic eye is to capture how human feels about the displays. The quality of the image. Actually, the AR/VR devices will be the physical interface between the metaverse and the real world. So the quality of the image really affects how the immersive experience of the metaverse. So that's why we launched the metaverse certification scheme to evaluate the product performance itself as well as the human factor evaluations.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, really high tech.
Okay, high-end services. How many years have you been participating in the CIIE?
We've been CIIE for a long time, and we actually participate in the industrial standard development and design the test method as well as the testing protocol. Then we work with professional partners to produce these kind of tailor-made machines for us for this kind of testing.
Oh, thank you so much for your explanation. Really, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, this is really my first time taking a look at trading services at such a close distance. And actually, I really wanted to try that gadget the robotic eye is using and see what is being shown right inside it. Okay, guys, if you just came to our live streaming, we are China Plus and CGTN coming to you live from the 4th CIIE or China International Import Expo here in Shanghai. We're now inside the Trading Services Exhibition area. Together with I'm CGTN reporter Zhou Fang, and together with me is my co-host, also senior analyst and commentator Xu Qingduo.
Well, thank you, Zhou Fang. Well, trade-in services, as we said, because it's intangible, sometimes people feel, well, it's a bit far away, and hard to understand. For example, we send students to overseas, to study, for example, in the United States, in the European countries. That is kind of services exported to China from other countries. So those students are in their country, but actually that's exported to China. So that's services. Of course, today we are going to explore different kinds of services in the industrial.
We are going to take you on a tour around the Trading Services Exhibition area, and we're going to learn about the stories behind the products we use, and also the sports events or cultural events we watch in our daily life, and find out the stories behind them. So here, as we can see, we are entering the second booth, which is a French company called GL Events. And it's a French company which provides services and solutions for sports and cultural events and exhibitions and venues. So let me try to find out what is special about this booth. Okay, as we can see, as I said, it offers help for political events, sporting events, cultural events. I never knew that there is such an organization.
Yeah, I would wonder what kind of service they create and they provide for these events.
Quite curious.
Yeah.
So let's go to our helper here, Ines Guinan, co-president of GL Events China. Okay, welcome to our live stream.
Hello everybody. I'm really happy to be here.
So I actually found that your company offers services like sports events, cultural events. We know that conferences, sports events are just so popular around the world. People watch them, like them so much. But my question is, what is needed to successfully hold such an event? And you can also tell us some of the highlights at your company.
Of course. So thank you everybody. Welcome to GL Events booth. I think to make a success event, you need firstly to have a good experience in this field, and have a lot of reference to gain experience, more and more experience. So what can I do now? So GL Events is an international company in the event industry, and we provide a lot of actually service to this kind of main events like Olympic Games, Asian Games, World Cup. So I can share with you now some examples.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so GL Events is a French Lyon company. So I want to start to share with you this events, which is actually an event. We help the city to build and design these events. And we actually provide all the services around, so all the lighting system, all the AV system, and we design also the mapping on the city. And this event is once a year, and it brings a lot of traffic in the city. I will show you the video, which is much more easy to understand. So yeah, it makes the city bring a lot of people and make the city become really magic, you know, because you have a lot of details. And for such kind of event, you need to be really experienced, because if you don't have a good experience, you can make this not successful. Yeah. Okay, so this is like an event in Lyon, but we can also speak about other events in the, let's say, international. So Asian Games, for example.
There are really lots of games, lots of events. Okay, show us one of them.
Yeah, so Asian Game actually it's a sport event. And this event we were the main provider, service provider. And what is good with the event is that we can provide all the service related to an event. From the design part, from the construction, from all the things, like here actually, all the design, the AV system, the audio system, and so we help the city on the Olympic Committee to provide all the service to the event, to make this successful, hopefully, and also bring people, more and more people together. Okay. Another example I can give you, which is like really good, is one French one also, but it's really a new one. It's a GPE in Paris. Okay, so here we'll host Olympic Game 2024, and we built all the building. And this building is really in a new trend, because it's fully built with wood. So it's really important actually, because we try more and more to be more green and more sustainable. So
carbon neutrality.
Exactly. So this building was controlled by a really strong assessment for this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that you also manage venues around the world, right? I wonder whether you manage venues in China?
Yeah, of course. I can share with you more.
Yeah.
So, yes, in China, we have several kind of way to deal with this topic. So we can serve them by providing them services, but also manage the whole venue. So we actually
So this one is in Guangzhou?
Exactly. This venue is in Guangzhou, and we did we have a strong partnership with the local government to run this venue. This venue, okay. So we opened this venue just 1 year ago, and what is nice with such kind of venue is like you can have organize your events, but also have food and beverage, all the service. We can provide all the service, including the food and beverage. So you can come and have all kind of events.
Yeah, I'm wondering, what are the value-added services you provide, to the city of Guangzhou or to the district, a particular district in this for this commission center?
I think what we can bring to such kind of city is the standard level from international level. So we can bring the standard for all the design first, and also all the content. So we can bring some international events, for example, and also the way to serve the clients.
Also, you help sell, do the sales too.
Yeah, of course, we do the sales.
To make a good use of the venue.
Exactly. And we help them to design all the area to be really international standards. Like this, that can bring more international events. So on this kind of venue actually helps the city to promote the destination at an international level, which is good for the city to make this city more attractive.
absolutely. I know GL events is a standard barrier in this business. You know, I wonder what makes GL events, you know, stand out compared with other similar services providers.
But actually, what I showed to you first was live business. So and then venue, and then we have exhibition. So what makes GL events unique is because we are fully integrated in the value chain. So we can actually do all the things in the event industry. When we want to bring people together, you can ask GL events directly because we are able to provide all the service and bring the content and also host the exhibition or events. So that makes GL events unique. And also because I think we attend all the Olympic Games, on World Cup, on Football World Cup, on such kind of events. So that makes us trustful and really competent.
How many years has your company participated in this event?
Oh wow, I think it's maybe the first one was in Australia, so it's been more than, I think, 20 or even 30 years.
Participating in CIIE.
In CIIE, sorry. In CIIE, the third edition. The third edition.
So we'll be looking forward to your next participation next year. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you. Wow, I didn't know that so much could be done behind a sports event. We watch sports events, we watch cultural events, but I didn't know. What about you?
Well, you know, for the most of the onlookers, we would just you know, watch the event, right? You know how exciting
Just
it is.
enjoy the services.
We don't really care about what's behind that. But of course, there are hard work you know, provided by, let's say, a lot of service providers. You know, GI events is one of them. I guess.
Because that lady, she told us something about sports events. Actually, this company also provides cultural services, cultural events, of course. Speaking of which, actually this year, a cultural section has been set up as a major highlight right here at this trading services exhibition area. And organizers say over 170 artworks from overseas will be exhibited during this expo.
Well, you know, trade in services actually covers you know, about a dozen sectors, including cultural products. When we say cultural products, sometimes it refers to like IP, right? It's not like the book or like the novel we are going to sell, but it's kind of a service. So you see Louvre, you see the you know, the British Museum, and they have their products on display here. That's one of the highlights of this year's actually you know, Import Expo. Partly because I think, you know, why you see this very precious, very expensive, you know, the drawing, right, of very famous drawers over there. I think mostly because, you know, as China continues to develop its economy, you do see more and more the consumers, they can afford top quality products, including cultural products, right?
Yes. As you mentioned, trading services sector just covers such a wide range of sectors, including culture, sports, and medical treatment, finance, logistics, you name it. So no wonder it's a very important part of international trade, as well as an important area for economic and trade cooperation among different countries. But I have to admit to our audience, this exhibition area is still a little different, because maybe you have noticed we don't have delicious food, fruits here. We don't have very fancy cars, airplanes.
That's a different section.
Or high-tech equipment. But there are also exceptions, right? Because do you still remember at the first booth at the SGS, we saw that high-tech equipment, robotic eye, that is used to imitate the movement of human eyes and then provides data for manufacturers of AR and MR equipment, right? So I think...
Well, I think that's actually close to my life, because every time I went to the cinema, remember, because I have... I'm near-sighted, as you can see. I wear glasses, you know. If you put on these 3D glasses, first of all, it's heavy. Secondly, it's easy to get tired. So I think if they can provide, you know, services to test, the equipment producers to improve the quality of the improvement, make it lighter, make it easier to use, make it less likely to feel tired, that would be the perfect.
Yeah, so guys, if you just came to our live streaming, we are China Plus and CGTN coming to you live from the 4th CIIE here in Shanghai. Next, we're going to visit a booth called UPS. It's a U.S. logistics company. It has a history of over 100 years. So let's get inside, Qinduo.
Let's take a look.
And take a look at, here we go, this way. Take a look at how different this logistics company might be from other logistics companies. Okay, I think I can see this is the shape of a car, right?
Yeah, it must be a delivery car, I guess.
It looks like a delivery car. Okay, let's see what they have. 2 screens.
Yeah, different screens.
Displaying their
probably the introduction
maybe,
of their
information of the company, the services. And I also, hey, Qinduo, I can also see that, right? That green section.
The green section, yeah.
Yes, I think, am I right? The major color at this booth is green. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Green.
In particular that part.
Yeah,
I guess we have to take a look at that part later on, right?
This booth is a little mysterious. So in order to solve this mystery, let's go to our guest. Okay, our guest, Fu Min, Director of Sales and Solutions with UPS. Welcome to our live streaming.
Yeah, welcome to UPS booth.
So we just noticed that green is the major color here. So would you please tell us something about your company?
Yeah, appreciate that. So we are so happy and excited to be here. Actually, this year is the 4th year we are here at CIIE. And the theme for this year, UPS, is Go Global with smarter and greener solutions. Actually, you know, with a center of operation experience, UPS is committed to becoming a trusted global logistics partner with our customers and to help them to develop more in today, you know, the complex and changeable trade environment. Okay, so actually you can see this year the booth for UPS is built with the reusable environmental protection material with the concept of the green and the sustainability development. And we also got several interactive screen size and device and to enable our visitors and the customers to explore UPS network, innovation, and green sustainability conception.
So I think I'm still curious about that car. Let's go and check it out.
Okay.
So am I right? Is that we are right? Okay. So actually, I think it's a car for delivering goods, right?
Yeah. Actually, this is the model for our future car. You know, this time you can see a lot of companies for the sustainability and the green concept in the CIIE, which is aligned with the government's 3060 government goal, right? So for UPS, we always place the sustainability and the social responsibility as our priority as well. So that car model actually is displayed in recent Dubai 2020 Expo. So you can see actually that is a 4-wheeled e-assisted quadricycle. So it is designed for easily and sustainably to move through those congested narrow streets. You can see actually the width for this car is only 84 centimeters.
Yeah.
Very narrow, right? So
yeah, kind of narrow.
Yeah, that will be very easily to move through those very narrow streets in the coming future. So that we call the innovation actually drive the future logistics.
Okay, I see this UPS like route code. Can you explain a little bit about that to our viewers?
Yeah, sure. So you know the UPS route code actually is a simulator. So you actually can sit in and write on the writing device, and you can just try to drive it onto and to enhance your safety awareness. So in part of the sustainability, actually the education, safety and the green education is another part for our concept of the sustainability.
So I was.
I don't know. I want to drive.
Yeah, do you want to have a try?
Try.
Okay. Can I have a try?
Yeah, sure. Please.
Can I have a try? I will take a look at this and see how it works.
Shindo, you do know how to drive, right?
Yeah, I do.
You are
I
a good
do.
driver, right? So
I am.
let's see.
Stop. Oh, okay. Okay.
So Mr. Xu Qingduo is trying
Trying
this new
this new
gadget
service. Ah!
inside this car. Let's
Too
find
fast.
out
A little bit too fast.
what kind of driver he is here.
I'm not good at that.
Actually-
I need to improve to improve my skill, obviously.
Maybe it's a little difficult for you to control this with one hand occupied,
see
right?
how it works.
Let me hold this for you.
Thank you. Thank you. See, wow, it's easy to make some mistakes, I found.
And it's so normal to make mistakes. Don't worry.
Oh gosh, I'm a driver. Okay, here's the stop sign. I have to stop. A little bit stop. And okay, I think I failed.
You failed. I didn't even notice. So, back to your point. This is a project called UPS Road Code. It says it aims to help young drivers, mainly here in China, to know something about driving, to increase their awareness of safe driving. So I can say your company is not only committed to green technology, green logistics, but also social responsibility, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So actually, for the future logistics, a lot of things is happening, right? So sustainability is the one side. Actually, innovation is another side. Very
Yes.
important. We will focus on.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
So, yeah, still interested in that green section.
Okay, so let's just stop here a little bit. So you can from the interactive device. Actually, there are some very innovative options our customers can choose, and they can use WeChat shipping service to make their orders. And recently, we upgrade the feature of the WeChat. The customer actually can deal with the customs clearance just directly through the app. So that will be a very easy way for them to move the shipment. And another side, you can see here, actually we gather logistic experts. You can use the supply chain mapping demo and work with our experts and to identify some strategic opportunities for your total supply chain. So for example, if you would like to reduce your inventory, you would like to reduce your shipping cost, actually we can design a suitable mapping and a suitable solution for you.
It's like a tailor-made service.
Yeah, exactly. That is a one-on-one tailor-made solution for our customers.
Well, to increase
So that's what we call
the
innovation,
competitive
actually.
edge.
That's why it says it's innovation-driven development.
So we take a look at this.
Yeah, I can't
very
wait.
green part.
So I noticed there are several items displayed here. We have different kinds of parcels and two rows of tape. So anything special about them?
Yeah, let me just give you some introduction on our eco-packaging material. Actually, UPS, we continuously make progress in the areas beyond the packaging, vehicle, and you call smart energy, right, to driving the carbon control. So you can see this kind of tape, it is much thinner than the traditional ones. Actually, it is degradable, so that is less emission, right?
Like
So
also less pollution.
yeah, exactly. So that will be extensively used in UPS market. Okay.
Thank you so much. I'm really impressed by this whole items of color green, this green section. So, as I said, your company is so much committed to green development and also China's goal of carbon neutrality. And also, what impressed me is that project called Road Code, right? Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, how time passes by.
Right.
We
We're
have
allowed to do
visited-
more exploration, right?
Yeah, how time passes by. We have visited 3 foods. So really
Provides a different services, but
Yeah.
I think they have. If you probably they have different services, but something in common, like high-end services, right? And also, I would say high technology, and also green technology, and then green services in particular.
Actually, we said that trading services just covers so wide ranges. There are also cultural sector, educational sector, and actually I know the cultural section designed especially for the CIIE is right over there. It's a little far from here, so it's a pity that we don't get to visit that. But anyway, we hope next time we'll be able to do that.
Well, definitely. I hope viewers can also go online to do more exploration about countries who showcase their services, their products online, and also some of the companies, because of the pandemic, they are not able to be present in this exhibition. But certainly, they would be online and would welcome potential customers, I would say, to do a closer look at the services and the products over there. Yeah.
So, guys. I think we are coming to the end of today's live streaming. Thank you so much for watching. Hope we can see you next time at next year's CIIE.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And
thank you for watching.
Bye bye.